Hello, my lovelies. Sick and tired here. And today we are revisiting the subreddit Insane Parents. It's been a while since we've read from Insane Parents. I actually kind of forgot about it, not gonna lie. To be fair, all of them are from Insane Parents except the last one, but I felt like it kind of fit. If you are enjoying my content, I would please ask that you would consider subscribing, turning on notifications, and liking. That way you never miss your weekly support group. You can also join my Patreon if you'd like. That way you can get all these same videos completely uncensored. I just realized you guys might be looking at my background going, where's all your stuff? All of my stuff is downstairs in the living room for Halloween decorations. Something strange happened this year though. Put the Halloween decorations out and I was like kind of over it. I like some of it still, but I really need like fall stuff because I'm a more fall Halloween this year and less like scary blacks and purples, skeletons and all that. It's a lot of pumpkins. I do have my dragon heads up here though. Okay, without further ado, let's jump into some Insane Parents. Mom complaining that our terminally ill relative didn't bring her food after chemo. Our relative was recently diagnosed with terminal cancer. It is incurable and she has a prognosis of about a year at best. But she just began chemo in attempts to lengthen her life even a little. That is heartbreaking. My mom has been watching her pets while she's at chemo and every single time has found a way to center herself in this. It's days like this that I am most grateful for having moved cross country. Any of you out there that's ill, regardless of what you have, and are narcissistic, insane parents, always trying to make it about themselves, right? They're the real ones suffering.
I'm pissed.
I'm pissed!
Why?
They just arrived with bags from shopping and food. For them only, of course. And I can't believe they didn't even call and ask if I wanted something to eat. It's my day off. They were gone from 9 to 1:30.
It's probably not food you would want, probably Jell-O and for post chemo.
Still, they went shopping. Is really not nice.
They always have such great grammar.
Is really not nice that I do my best for people and people don't appreciate it. Just freaking take advantage is all around. And I get tired of it.
You have to give them grace in this time.
I don't have to do anything. There has never been grace given to me. You do have to realize that I do more than anyone for everyone. The least they could do, knowing that I obviously haven't eaten, is to bring me something. I'll just eat it here.
Yeah, you do that. It's not about you. She's going through chemo. I think you might have it a little easier. Glad to know I'm not the only one that thought this was absolutely insane. All I hear is me, 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 me. Absolutely. By the way, adorable avatar.
How dare you don't bring me food after your chemo session? You're so selfish. I'm the one suffering here.
This text my dad, for lack of a better word, sent my brother about a month ago, and he wonders why we don't talk to him.
You will never be anything in life.
Oh.
Just an alcoholic living in your mom's house, not able to make it on your own. Hell, you are getting ready to turn 21 and still live with mommy. Kind of pathetic. Most kids would have loved to have the life you had and the parents you had.
Sure, Jan.
Not you, because you are ungrateful and have never really had to struggle. You will find out what a struggle life can be. And when you do, your mom and dad are the only ones who would be willing to help you make it.
Why do they always seem to take enjoyment in telling you you're going to struggle? Things are going to get hard for you. Is that what you want? You're a parent. I would hope you don't want that for your kids.
The only regrets I have in life are meeting your mom and having you. I wish you well in life, but I'm dead to you. Yesterday, I made a living will that you and blank aren't allowed to come see me in a hospital or after I'm dead. I lost my dad at 24. Not because I chose to, but life just sucks sometimes. You lost your dad because you made that choice.
Gee, I wonder why. My absent addict mother texting me for the first time in years. I, 16 female, haven't seen my mom since I was 8. She called a few times between the time I was 8 and 10. The last time I heard from her was my 11th birthday. She tried adding me on Facebook a few weeks ago, but I had her blocked. You have Facebook? I didn't think anybody under the age of 20 had that. I didn't think anybody under the age of 25 had Facebook. She was an addict. She'd do was in front of us and caused a lot of trauma for all of us. After the second picture, I blocked her number. Then she texted me off another number. I ended up blocking that one too. I don't want to tell my dad. He hates my mother, and it'd be really bad. She hasn't texted me since I blocked the second number.
Hi, daughter. This is Mom. Please don't tell Dad I got this number, and I found you. I tried messaging you on Facebook, but then you blocked me.
So weird.
So I asked a few people, and bam, I found you. I've been trying to reach out to you to tell you I will be in
wherever you are next month.
I have been sick, and there is a center there that might be able to help. Tried reaching out to your sisters, but only heard back from blank. I felt upset about that, and I really would like to see you girls, but Dad can't know.
Whoa, somebody's a little bit off their rocker. I don't think I want to do that, and I don't know who gave you my number, but I blocked you on Facebook for a reason. It took you so long to reach out. I don't even know if I believe this is you. The mom sent a picture of herself to the daughter to confirm that yes, it is me.
Hun, it is me. I have reached out a few times before. None of you have reached out. I love you girls so much, and you guys could have tried to reach out to me anytime, but no one did. Like, why? Now you don't want to answer? What's happening? It's like you don't want to talk to me or something. I can come by the house. If you tell me Dad's schedule, I'll come by. He won't even know. We can meet somewhere. It will be like old times. This doesn't have to be a permanent thing, but I'd like to see my babies. It's been too long. Don't be mad at Mama. Everything I have ever done is for you.
Whoa. This woman is crazy. She's saying it in her messages.
I keep reaching out, but you guys won't answer.
Duh. Why, you don't get it? They don't want to talk to you? Dad has cameras, and blank lives about an hour away. I don't want you popping in and out of my life. You've done nothing for me. Please don't contact me again. This is really upsetting me. And if you do, I'll tell my dad. There's a reason your kids aren't answering you. Yeah, exactly.
I was sick. I have a disease, but I have been doing better. I don't use as much, and you were so young you can't really remember. So don't give me that shit. You got the least of it, and now I'm here, ready to make amends. You want to act like you're too good for it.
I fucked up for years, but now I'm ready. And you're going to act like this? Like you have the right to not want to talk to me after I was a horrible parent and not there for you? You were so young, you don't remember anyway, so why are you so upset?
I'm trying here to just give closure. I go back home after my appointments. I'll only be
something there for a short while. I can't tell.
And you can see your mother. And if you choose not to, you can boo and cry how you don't have a mom and we don't have a relationship because I just opened the door for us. It will be on you and your sisters because I am trying. If my appointments go as planned, I will be around more and you will have no excuse to why you have no mother because it will be on you.
So that is right here. If you aren't real sure what a narcissist is, you just read text messages from one. She was being all sweet at first, trying to act like she didn't understand why her daughter didn't want to talk to her. And then when she doesn't get her way after repeatedly trying to be sweet, boom, then the mask comes off.
Well, if you don't do this, you're going to regret it. You were so young, you don't even remember anyway, so what are you so upset about?
Come on. I have memories from my parents doing really horrible things to me all the way back to when I was 5, so...
And then you're going to cry and be upset.
No, I promise you, she isn't going to be. You're mad because you screwed up. And now you're being held accountable for it, and you don't like it. So now you're going to turn it around and make it seem like it's your daughter that has the issue, that it's her fault that you guys aren't going to have a relationship when you were the parent and you f***ed that relationship. It's your fault. It's not your daughter's. I had to share this. Look at that face. This person is exhausted. What do we have here? Oh, okay. So we've got a slew of missed calls from mom 7 minutes ago, 9 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago, 22 minutes ago, 38 minutes ago. Now I checked to make sure there was no emergency. There was no reason. It was just a mom being crazy.
It should not be this hard for you to wake up.
Missed FaceTime call. And here again, missed FaceTime call. Missed FaceTime. Missed FaceTime. Missed FaceTime. Missed call. Missed call. Missed call. Missed call. And just so you guys can tell that this isn't just me showing you the same slides over and over again, you can see in the upper right hand corner the 3 out of 7, now 4 out of 7, 5 out of 7. This mom is calling nonstop continuously. So finally, she says,
call me back.
And that's the last that we have. My mom did this to me a lot when I first started working. Back then, they were really strict on phones. That was more like when phones were first starting to be in the workplace where we had personal phones on us all the time. And so they were really, really strict about like, you can't have your phone back there. Or if we had our phone back there, like you absolutely can't answer it. No texting, all that. And so I did have a phone, a little flip phone. It was so cute. It had all these like little rhinestones all over it. My mom was calling and calling and calling. My phone was on silent, so I didn't even know that my mom had been calling in the first place. So I was getting off of work and clock out, and then I noticed that she had been calling. And so I called her back and she flipped out.
Why are you not answering your phone?
Why do you even have a phone if you're not going to answer your phone calls? I was like, Mom, I'm at work. We're not allowed to have our phones. We're not allowed to take personal calls. And she was all,
What if there was an emergency? What if something happened?
I was like, if there's an emergency, you need to call the store, which I have told you before. And I was like, is there emergencies? Is there something wrong? She's like,
Well, no, I just need you to grab me something before you leave work.
that used to happen to me all the time. I was moved out at this point. I didn't even live with my mom anymore, but she would call me all the time. Like, I need you to bring home this. I need you to bring that. What do you mean bring home? I don't live with you. You mean you want me to do your shopping for you still and bring it to the house, even though I've moved out? Mom's gotten worse this year. Mom's in her mid 70s now. Is this dementia? I don't know. We'll see. And then you guys let me know what you think. How's your week going? Blank will be here tonight.
Do you have any questions for me? You have been given some scenarios of what is going to happen to the earth and some options. Would you like to know any more?
She sounds like, she kind of sounds like a Jehovah's Witness. Like, would you like to learn more about Jesus Christ?
Don't run from the Lord!
No, ignorance is bliss. If the world goes up in flames, we'll be the first to die, and we're fine with that. Not interested in living through an apocalypse.
You are being given an opportunity to not have to live through it and to save your family so they may grow up in a safe place. As Spock would say, it's the only logical thing to do.
What? What does she mean you're being given the opportunity? Does she know something that we don't know? We're not leaving the city.
I will call the kids tonight to say hello.
Maybe it's goodbye. I know you did.
It could be goodbye. Remember that your decision affects 3 other people who might not be of a mind to pass in a terrible apocalypse. Remember that your ox energy may be unreasonably stubborn. You are going to die anyway from your disease, and that may be affecting your thinking. They will heal you from your health problems, allowing you to reach your full potential.
Oh, what is going on? If you're wrong, you owe me $1, and you have to stop mentioning this stuff to me. Blank's a Taurus, so we've got a cow vibe going for us. Anyways, we're busy and not interested, so please stop messaging me for now.
LOL, it's quite logical for me to go, because when the pharmaceutical train stops, I will also die. They will remove our bad genetics, allowing us to have long, productive lives. All you have to do is say yes, and you will get help.
I'm more than convinced that this mother has joined a cult, right? This is what it's what it sounds like.
We are absolutely blessed to have been chosen. We will be going into a nuclear winter, a world without unbreathable air, no food, chaos and violence. I am taking my 3 cats and would love to see my family there. Do you want your children and wife to die? Do you want to watch them die screaming in agony? I would hope that you would give this some thought. There really isn't much time. Things have deteriorated on Earth faster than they had anticipated.
What the I'm muting you for now. Yeah, I don't blame you. She is talking like she's in a cult. This sounds like cult stuff. It's always the end is coming. We need to prepare. We can help you. We can help you make sure that you're safe because the world's about to end. Like that's literally like verbatim. I don't know if it's dementia or if seriously she has bought into some weird online culty thing. So our last post here, it is the Am I the Bad Apple? This is young girl that is asking about this, but I kind of felt like it kind of fits in with the insane parents. Am I the bad apple for telling off an adult at my church? I, 15 female, go to church every Sunday and sometimes on Wednesday nights. I've been growing my relationship with Christ a lot lately, and it's an amazing feeling. All of the adults at my church who teach the Sunday school class I'm in are some of the sweetest and most heartfelt people ever, except one. We'll call her Mrs. S. Mrs. S is a woman in her 50s and is sometimes sweet, but she's also very passive aggressive. I'm a bit of a punk, but usually tone my makeup and outfits down for church. One time I couldn't find my neutral toned palette and didn't feel like tearing my vanity apart because I hadn't slept well the previous night, and it was 7 in the morning. I wore the makeup I usually would, and she was not happy, to say the least. She also made a lot of backhanded comments when people come into Sunday service with food or coffee of an outfit she doesn't doesn't like. Oh boy, it's my mother. Now I have a friend who we'll call E. 17 female, is a girl I met through a Discord server for homeschooled kids before finding out she lived like 7 blocks away from me. We've been great friends for about 6 months, and I decided to invite her to church with me for Wednesday night Bible study. A few things about E. She's a dancer. Her parents are divorced and she has major physical sensory issues. E only has one bag of dance clothes and she'd left it at her dad's, who lives, if I remember correctly, 2 or 3 towns over. She had dance practice on Wednesday night and had to just throw something together, which ended up being a crop top and some leggings. Because Bible study was literally right after her rehearsal, she didn't have time to go home and change. Shouldn't have been a big deal, right? Well, I can see where this is going. Well, about 20 minutes in, we're sitting in chairs listening to the pastor, and Mrs. S comes up behind E and without even saying a word, starts trying to pull down E's crop top. E, again, who has major sensory issues, gets spooked, stands up and immediately starts having a bit of a moment, which I sympathized with. I gave her a fruit roll-up I had in my bag and showed her where the bathroom was to go take a breather. I don't give a crap if you have sensory issues or not. In no way, shape, or form is it ever okay, no matter how old you are, for another person to come up and put their hands on you and try to pull and tug on your clothes. I mean, come on. I sympathize with her too. I would be pissed if somebody did this to me, and I'd be especially pissed if somebody did this to my daughter. And that was so sweet of you to give her a fruit roll up, because those are so delicious, but also to take her to the bathroom. That was really nice of you. When I looked over at Mrs. S, I was not happy. I didn't yell, but I also wasn't quiet. I told her what she did was completely inappropriate. She had no knowledge of the situation, said that this was E's first time in a church ever, and that she had no right to touch someone without their permission. When she said it was too unholy for a church setting, I told her Jesus wouldn't care about what she was wearing, just that she was trying to start a relationship with him. E and I were asked to leave, so we got her into her car and had dinner where I comforted her. Wow, you guys were asked to leave? That Sunday, I went back without E, just to see if maybe things had settled. They had not. Mrs. S made her entire lesson that morning in Sunday school about how important it was to respect your parents and anyone older than you. Respect is earned, Mrs. S. I left early and am currently trying to find a new church to go to. Hopefully one that will treat E with respect, despite coming in a sweaty crop top. I prayed on it, and while I don't really feel bad, I also feel like maybe I overreacted. So now I'm asking strangers on the internet, LOL, am I the bad apple? No, absolutely not. I could be wrong. I don't really know. I was raised in a very strict church. Like, we actually had a dress code. As a girl, I had to wear a dress, always. I was never allowed to not wear a dress. But I would think now you would be able to find a more modern church that isn't going to make you feel bad for what you wear. But I think you handled this really, really well, and you're a very good friend. So no, you are not the bad apple. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you make your voices heard down below as well. Until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. I love you guys. Bye.